Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Raw. We have a stacked show for you guys today, all for leading up to our main event, a rematch from Backlash, and it's for the Intercontinental Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, Columbus, Ohio, get ready for EBCW Raw. So our first match of the day is Velveteen Dream versus a legend in Ted DiBiase. And I think I'm going to go with Dream with this, man, because I think Ted DiBiase's, I haven't really used him, so I don't know what his moveset consists of, and I don't really want to have to learn a new moveset. So yeah, it would be rough if I had to fucking play as a legend who has an older style of movement against a guy who's newer and probably has a little bit more entertaining moveset, at least for the player. Speaking of the Dream, oh my god, the IWCs and the internet wrestling fans, all their ability to critically think is something that is so low that it's scary, because I'm not sure if any of you guys know this. Velveteen Dream there's allegations, and I use that term very strictly, allegations, that's all they are at this point, of, you know, him sending photos of himself in the nude to a minor. Now, I don't condone that behavior. That's fucking illegal. That's pretty fucked up. But the thing is, we don't know what the fuck happened. You know, people can say shit all the time. I mean, did we not learn anything from the Enzo Amore situation, which once I actually read what the story was from the person that posted it online, I knew that story was bullshit, because it's so convoluted and fucking ridiculous that I was just like, yeah, there's no way this shit is true. There's way too many fucking factors going on at once. So once I was able to establish that, and you know, obviously Enzo didn't go to jail for any rape allegations, so we can only assume that the story was bullshit. So that's what I'm basically taking this as. I'm not taking anything seriously until a court of law deems it so. So people are like, oh yeah, he's gonna go to jail, fuck him, blah blah blah. Do they even like critically think and know how the law actually works? Because I'm pretty sure in the United States, it's innocent until proven guilty. Now, granted, if he did do it, he deserves to go down. And I talked about this on my Twitter. I think it was my personal Twitter, which you can find down in the description. It's, again, like when it comes to any sort of allegations such as this, people's ability to critically think goes out the window. And people just assume that the guy is guilty when we're not fucking lawyers. So we don't know anything. Anyway, Ted DiBiase making his EBCW debut. The $1 Million Man. I can tell you right now, I can use $1 million. Shit, that would go a long way, trust me. But yeah, anyway, just so I can finish up my Velveteen Dream rant before the match actually starts. Just when you read shit online about wrestlers, you know, doing something, and just use critical thinking. And say to yourself, you know, maybe this happened, maybe it didn't happen. I'm not going to pass judgment until a court of law deems it necessary. You know? So, for all I know, Velveteen Dream is innocent. And I'm not defending him either. I'm not saying I'm defending him. I'm really just trying to explain the fact that the world's viewpoint on things when it comes to anyone getting alleged anything is just completely bullshit, because they don't really think and just assume that what people tell them is gospel. And depending on what what's the word I'm looking for, depending on what side, or in wrestling terms, depending on what faction they align themselves with, it changes their viewpoint, and they'll flip-flop and say something's not okay, and then, oh, they'll defend someone that had that same issue. And if you guys keep track of political events or just current events in general, you'll know what I'm roughly talking about. So basically what I'm saying is don't fucking pass judgment and think about what actually happened. Think about what could have actually happened and let a court of law decide. If anything, the news of that is just here to inform us that that could have been a possibility. And again, if Velveteen Dream actually did it, he deserves to go down. No doubt in my mind. So that's why that's why the whole point of this video today is for your ability to critically think in times of controversy. And don't let the media... That was a fucking fail. I don't know why it just wouldn't let me do that earlier when I was trying to. Yeah, don't let the media fuel your opinions of things. And use your own fucking brain. And that's that. That's my rant. So, although I will say this much, as I finish up the rant, of course... again, the IWC and the YouTube wrestling community's ability to critically think in situations such as this is very low, and I do believe that many of these people's IQs are as low as I can't even describe. A lot of these people in the community are very not smart, and that's just a fact. Right. Alright, I was able to stop the count before it was too late. Nice super kick there by Velveteen Dream. This is why I didn't want to pick Ted DiBiase. Because you can clearly see throughout this match that if I was facing someone with an older style, I would not in a million years choose... I mean, I would have chosen Ted DiBiase in a heartbeat. I really would have. Because, you know, I like the character of Ted DiBiase. I wasn't around for his heyday, but... It's something. It's cool to think like, hey, this is what went on and shit. But yeah, like this is what I'm saying. Like, as great as WWE games are when it comes to clashing eras, it also allows for either really frustrating gameplay, Purple Rainmaker. It allows for really frustrating gameplay or really fun gameplay, and it's up to you to pick what it is. And as you can see, Velveteen Dream got the W because his moveset is just more it's just more dynamic, you know? And that's pretty much what it comes down to. I didn't want to have to learn a completely different new moveset fighting a guy that's, you know, probably higher ranked than I am. And then by that I mean Velveteen Dream. Anyway, Velveteen Dream gets the W. Remember what I said, folks. Critically think in times of controversy. And if Velveteen Dream did do what he did, and I don't know all the specifics, but if he did do that shit, my opinion of him would be very changed. Because here I thought this guy could have been the future, and now he's ended up being a fucking chomo, child molester. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. As we continue on, we got a women's match up next. Lacey Evans, Io Shirai. Should be a lot of fun to watch. See you guys then.